an AI that can actually create presentations for you? Let's dive in. I don't know if you have heard some of the hype about Gamma AI, but what you're seeing is pretty much the kind of like menu of options that you can dive into before going into Gamma. So I was going to create a presentation in Canva, and then I was very interested to see how this kind of works with Gamma. And so I'm going to be very meta. I have a workshop coming up about business maintenance. And so I'm going to just see what Gamma pops up for me. You're going to come along with the ride, kind of like a little bit behind the scenes of how this presentation comes together. I don't have any notes necessarily. Everything's off the top of my head. So I'm just going to go to generate and see where we go from there, which clearly you can see I can create a presentation, a web page, document, or social media posts. Oh, 8 cards. I don't know what I want. Let's go. Oh, cards are like slides. Let's go with 10. Want to maximize this. And then let me think on these. I don't want to think on these on screen, but let me pause you real quick and think on these before we keep going. Okay, so I've gone ahead, created a prompt. I am also going to change, there's a format, it says default format or traditional. Traditional says that it can fit like PowerPoint, Google Slides, Keynote, all of that. So I'm gonna go for traditional just for now, because I'm also wondering if I can take whatever presentation it makes here and if I can put it in Canva and then also adapt it to Canva. So we'll see. And then here is just like the basic synopsis of the presentation that I need. And I do have additional details, but I'm not sure if it needs it now or not. So I've asked it that. So generate outline, let's see what it comes up with. Okay, you are limited to generating 10 cards at a time on your current plan. Okay, so the 11th card would be this conclusion. Excuse me. All right, so annual business maintenance checklist, introduction, reviewing, updating your business license permits, evaluating insurance coverage, auditing your financials, analyzing your marketing strategy, optimizing your web presence, assessing technology training. So, these are things that I was thinking to talk about, not necessarily exactly what I was going to talk about. But it's pretty cool that it's gotten this. So I'm just gonna go with the flow. We're just gonna go, and see what happens. Oh, and I can pick a theme. So let's see, view more. All right, I was wondering if it would let me like pick my own color scheme, but I am not, because this looks like it'll just like remix whatever I have. All right, so let's get out of here. Okay, oh, it'll put in AI images. All right. Okay, we'll stick with this one for now. Medium amount of text. I do not want detailed. Medium's okay for now. I kind of feel like I would be more brief. Actually, let me just do brief, because that really is more of who I am. Automatically select the best images, sure, but you see that there's a couple different options in there. AI image models. I think anything in Plus or Pro are things that I would have to pay for. So sure, we'll go with that Flux Fast. Again, you're going on the ride with me. We're all testing this out together and seeing how this works. Okay, here we go. Da-da-da. I feel like as it's generating this right now, I feel that if I probably had like an outline saying, this is what I want you to say on 1, this is what I want you to say on 2, this is what I want you to say on 3, it probably would have done that as well. You made your first gamma! Yay! Show it to me. Gamma uses cards to contain your content. Cards are similar to slides or pages. They can grow or shrink to fit to your content. Every card is made of editable blocks. You're ready to go. This is so cool. Okay. Edited less than a minute. That's funny that it adds that in there too. Introduction. Importance of reviewing your business annually. Reviewing and updating your business licenses and permits. Okay, this kind of makes perfect sense. So some of this stuff I'm like on point. Evaluating your insurance coverage and risk management. Auditing your financials. I love that it's created like these AI images or input these AI images in there. I probably won't keep all this stuff in here. I think what I love even more is that it's kind of how it's organized the information. And it has like these little emojis, for lack of a better term, here. Like, look here, even like how it's bullet pointed over here. Love, love, love that. Optimizing your website and online presence. So I do also want you to let you know, this is not going to be the final presentation. I will tweak it like with my own intellectual property. But this is like a really, really great start. Training your team, networking and building industry connections. Like what you created something else. I'm going to put a happy face because I thought that this was really great, at least for the start of it. I'm not a fan of like how it totally looks because it's obviously not in my brand colors and all that. I'm not going to change any of this per se for the time being, but let's take a look at some of these settings. Okay, card templates, smart layouts, basic blocks, images, videos and media, embed apps and web pages, charts and diagrams, forms and buttons. I think like that's the best thing that it did, was that it created like an amazing PowerPoint presentation for me, and that we can update this. So I wonder too, so there's a theme, and you can import a theme, but I don't know if you can. Perfect for slides and brand templates. Upload your file and we'll create a gamma theme. Okay, so maybe if I had another file, then it would go ahead and, but it doesn't look like I can like just upload my information here. Oh, I can present it right here. Let's try presenting it together. That's pretty cool. Oh, why isn't it moving? Oh, there we go. All right, so how do I get out of presentation mode? Okay, hold on. Let's see how we get out, because I don't see a go away button. Okay, Alt back. Let's just keep Alt backing until we go Alt back all the way. No? What has happened? Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Okay, an exit button pops up top. Okay, so share a follow link. That's not what I want to do, but I want to, yes, export this. Export all cards. Let me see if, well, I feel like if I export to PowerPoint, it'll save as a presentation as opposed to like a PDF document. So I'm going to save it accordingly, like a PowerPoint, because I think when I upload it to Canva, it'll be much easier. So let's stay tuned. All right, I could not download as a PowerPoint. So I downloaded it as a PDF. It is what it is. I want to try from your perspective as a travel agent, creating a presentation that works a little bit better as a travel advisor, especially if you're trying to sell like a group trip. So let's see. I am a travel agent selling a group trip on waterways, Christmas markets, river cruise. This cruise is for coaching. No, let's see. I'm trying to think. This cruise is for empty nesters who are ready to embark on their first trip after their last child has left the home. We will be sailing along the Danube River in December 2025. Okay. I'm going to leave it there as basic information. It doesn't look like it will communicate back to you, kind of like how ChatGPT and Claude do, where like, if you need more information, tell me. Let me update this to 10 cards again, and then generate outline. Let's see what it comes up with. Your next chapter begins, and explore the Danube River, immerse yourself in the holidays, unwind, discover. Wow. I was like, this really talks a lot about what you can do on Christmas markets. So I'm going to go to like just that forest green. I'm going to keep it medium, AI. We'll keep this all the same. And then if we generate this, let's see what this comes up with. I love being able to like see the magic of how it creates everything. This is pretty darn cool. And I feel like if you're able to import your own information, like from a previous presentation that you might have, even better. Well, we know that this is AI generated. Our poor cruise director, first of all, a river ship doesn't really look like this. This looks like Alaska almost. And then also, he's falling there. Okay, edit. Ask, okay, I don't want to ask. We're just gonna keep it like that because I think that is hilarious. But let's keep going and seeing what else it's giving me. This is funny. This is not what a river ship looks like. So this is these are parts of the dangers of AI, but I like where it's kind of started at least. Empty nesters, your chapter begins. Explore the Danube River. Is that supposed to be Prague? Because that's definitely incorrect. I could be. At least it has like Budapest and Vienna. Like that part's correct. But yeah, this map is very incorrect. So we've got to do some finessing on here. This is a really great image though. Holiday markets, local customs, seasonal delights. This is kind of how a river ship looks like. Like this wouldn't be surprising to me. Spacious cabins, gourmet dining. Spacious cabins might be a little bit of a stretch, especially sailing on a river. But if you're sailing like on the Riverside Mozart or the Ama Magna, which does have more spacious cabins, it could be accurate. These are really great photos here. This is going to be a really great slide. I like the turkey. Oh, this is tickling me. This is great. Capture the season. Oh man, I feel like I'm gonna have to compare what Gamma produces. I'm gonna put meh, it's okay just because of the AI images. AI images unrealistic. I know that I have a typo, but you know what? We're gonna put it there anyways. So yeah, I feel like this is going to be a really great way, at least to like start working on presentations. I would be really curious to see how this compares to like creating a presentation in Canva. So maybe I might do like a side by side or at least like another video to show you. But if you have enjoyed and giggled with me, make sure that you're following me on my channel because I'm hoping to bring lots of really great resources to help you with the tech and specifically marketing tech of your travel business. So my name is Rita. I will see you in the next video.